I mean, obviously you guys knew there'd be a lot of kind of new guys asked to do things in that first game. How do you think, evaluation-wise, it went for the receivers?
I think they were just average. I really do believe that we can be better, but it's a good thing that it's room for improvement. You know, we got a chance to see some guys take their first run, then make their first catch, and especially in a big environment like that. So, kind of shake off the kinks and move forward with it. So.
I know Coach Bull talked about, the game plan for that game. At least it was a lot more perimeter passes and stuff. Does that change a lot of what you have to do in terms of just preparing guys for a game when that's more of the approach rather than more of maybe the downfield vertical stuff?
Well, a little bit, but that means that they got to be a little bit more physical, knowing that things are going to be in a tight box versus trying to spread guys out. So as long as we know the preparation, which we do, and Coach Veeks does a great job with the plan and knowing everything about it, then we're really prepared for it. So.
I mean, it seems like you guys have, three really speedy, fairly similar guys with Dante and Austin and Avante. Is that, does that style suit that approach with the perimeter because you can get them out in space, or is it tough if maybe, is it nicer to have more physical guys, or I guess what kind of style is best for that approach?
Well, yeah, I think it's better to get those guys out because now it's like running backs.
Right.
So if we're looking for 4 yards or more on any kind of speed sweep or any kind of screen and that kind of deal, it benefits us. And you try not to have a receiving core that you don't want 5 guys at that size. So
right.
We've got some other guys, but it's just red zone threads, different kind of threads, and when they'll get to play and prepare. So.
I know Coach Bully said he expects Jared to play this year. Was it just not being in the red zone a whole lot, or kind of maybe he's not as suited to that vertical or that horizontal passing game, or I guess does he need to come along a little bit more? Or
I think he's come along fine. I think it was a little bit of a combination of putting a guy in and as a freshman in that environment, and you see things happening, you see mistakes happening, and you're like, well, we better avoid that and keep some of the veterans in until we can find our niche and find our gelling. And so I fully expect him to play. I got to do a better job as a coach as well of making sure we substitute guys and keep them fresh. And that was as I examined my performance on Saturday, that's one of the things that I would want to do. So.
I guess with that touchdown that was overturned with CJ after that, do you have to talk to him at all? Do you know that obviously he knows that he has to catch that, or I guess what is the process after that play?
Yeah, I just think it becomes mental toughness then, which I think he'll display, and know that we missed an opportunity there, and being a receiver, it's all about performing in the moment, and that's kind of what I preached to him starting today, that we don't get those moments back. So when it happens, you got to perform in it, and he's understood that. He's been in enough games, and kind of move forward from there.
I know not everyone was here last year, but obviously you guys scored a lot of points last year, and then scored 3 Saturday. Was there any sense of frustration just at least during the game?
I didn't see it. I thought guys handled it themselves well. They know they were there to compete, and sometimes things just doesn't fall your way. And the real thing to do is you don't want Iowa to beat us twice. So we've got our 24-hour rule, and we move forward, and hopefully you get ready for Gardner Webb. So.
Do you have to kind of evaluate it with a grain of salt, knowing that you're not going to play Iowa's defense every week? Does that change the way that you look at everyone's performance?
A little bit. The focus is that I look at us. It's never been about the opponent with me. I want to see what we do, what we're capable of doing. I know that we're capable of playing better than what we showed. So how do we get that out of it? And that's the focus of moving forward and not looking back. So, the Iowa game is over. We wanted to compete. We come up short. It doesn't change any goals or anything that we've set for ourselves for this year. We have to move forward and get better.
I know, playing a Big Ten defense, that's, maybe speed was something that you guys had that you could take advantage of. But is that, going forward kind of how you just expect the passing game to be this year? Do you expect it, to be a little bit more downfield down the stretch, or is it just kind of a game-by-game deal with what you're facing?
I think it's more of a game-by-game, take what the defense gives us.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're always prepared that if it becomes a vertical game, we want to be involved in it. If it's outside, and we want to, dominate the perimeter whichever way it comes.
Mm-hmm.
So we toss, sweeps, speed, reverse, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be involved in it, and which makes us have to be multi-versatile as the receiving core is. So.